It's true, some items are more desirable than others. Today we're going to discuss the top things to look out for at garage sales and thrift stores. There are items that are pretty obvious, so instead what we're going to do today is to talk about items that maybe you didn't realize were worth money and hold great value. I'm going to share with you today the best items that I believe will maximize your sales on eBay. These are items that I always keep an eye out for when I'm at thrift stores and garage sales. It's always good to keep an open mind and open eyes when you're searching for items at garage sales and thrift stores, and sometimes also flea markets. And the first item I wanted to talk about is DVD and VHS combo units. You can go to a ton of thrift stores and garage sales and find a lot of VHS players and DVD players and Blu-ray players, but did you know that DVD and VHS combos actually have a better sell-through rate than the individual units? We've sold quite a few units on our channel. Mostly we do find them at thrift stores, not garage sales, but we're always keeping an open eye when we are at garage sales because sometimes you can find them and they're usually very cheap. Brand doesn't really matter, but if I had to say one that would stick out more than others is definitely look for Sony ones because they sell for a lot more, but nonetheless, they all sell between $40 all the way up to $100, and at thrift stores, I find them almost all the time for around $7 to $15, usually around $10 is the average, and they do sell very well. This next item is actually a pretty broad category. It is something we look for a lot on this channel, and that is action figures. Yes, I do collect action figures as well, so when I find them for a very cheap price, I'm tempted to keep them. And if I don't keep them, I do sell them on eBay, especially if it's a set or a series that I don't actually collect myself. But nonetheless, action figures do sell very well. And if you go to a lot of garage sales and thrift stores, mostly garage sales, you can find whole tubs of action figures, toys, and it will sell very well. We actually just found a few weeks ago a bag of Star Wars Clone Wars figures, and they sold for $150. We bought them for $3. That is an incredible profit on such a small item. Definitely something that you should be looking out for at thrift stores, but especially at garage sales. The next item on our list today is shoes. Yes, a lot of people don't buy shoes that are new. They want to actually save a bit of money. And when I say a little bit of money, I mean a little bit of money, because some of these older shoes sell for more than they are new, especially if they are vintage Jordans or old vintage Nike Air Force Ones. They can get a high premium, and that's something that you should definitely be on the lookout for, especially at thrift stores and garage sales. I do follow a lot of resellers on YouTube. That is no surprise to everyone here. And I do follow Harry Tornado, and that is one of the items that he goes out for and finds the most at flea markets and thrift stores. I think that not just him, but a lot of other resellers have the same ability to make a lot of money on eBay through reselling used shoes. We've had pretty good success on this channel as well selling used shoes. The best one probably on the channel so far was a X-Men Vans shoe off the wall, and we bought it for $7.99. We cleaned it up real good, made it almost look brand new. We ended up selling it for about $60 to $70. So very good. Definitely keep your eye out for used shoes at garage sales and thrift stores. This next item can be kind of considered toys. You'll see that as a recurring theme on this channel, but it is actually Matchbox cars. Matchbox cars and other collectible cars, but more specifically Matchbox cars. We've sold a ton of them on the channel so far. Some we found at thrift stores, some we found at garage sales, and the ones that sell the best are usually the older models. Now, we picked up one fairly recently for about $2.99, and we ended up selling it for about $40. So that's a massive increase in profit, and it was a fantastic item. Definitely keep your eye out for Matchbox cars. We find them a lot on the channel, and the way you can actually find the Matchbox cars is you flip the back over and it'll say Matchbox. And I think there's other brands as well that do sell like cars that are supposed to be a replica of a real car, like a downsized version of it, but definitely Matchbox cars, the older the better. So anything from the 70s, 60s, sometimes even the 80s, they will sell very well, and you catch a very good premium on those items. Definitely something to look out for when you're at thrift stores and garage sales. And yes, we're at the last item, and it's probably not a surprise to anyone here. You know what it is if you've been watching our channel for a while, but if you're new, well, here it is. Lego. My God, Lego, Lego, Lego. I can't believe how much money Lego sells for, whether it's bulk Lego or minifigures, but more specifically minifigures. But you can sometimes find sealed Lego at garage sales and thrift stores. We've actually found sealed Lego at garage sales and thrift stores in the past, and we've been able to resell them for a lot of money. I'm talking 10 times to 20 times the profit. Sometimes you'll be able to find whole buckets of Lego at garage sales, and some of them will have minifigures in there, and you can separate them out and sell them in different lots and make a ton of profit. Especially keep an eye out for things like Lego Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, something with an intellectual property that people are on the lookout for, that people are collecting. It is something that has definitely paid in dividends on this channel, and it's something that I literally want to shout the top of a mountain to let people know, especially if you're a reseller. And I've seen a ton of content on YouTube, and I've seen a ton of people go to garage sales where there is Lego and they kind of pass on it, and I'm just like kicking and screaming saying, no, buy the Lego. The Lego is probably one of the best items you can get at a garage sale, especially if you get it for a good price. And usually you do get Lego for a good price at garage sales, and that is the #1 item that sells for us on eBay, and it's definitely something you guys should keep an eye out for. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below. It really helps our channel out. And if this is the first time you've seen our channel, please subscribe, because we do share all of our journeys going through thrift stores and garage sales, finding stuff to sell on our eBay store. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, may your carts always be full.